Y'all doing? If you like reseller content, toy content, like, subscribe, comment below. We've got Game of Life, we've got Monopoly Star Wars Original Trilogy Edition, and we have Domino Rally parts that were only $1. Now, I said I wouldn't take them in anymore, but they were $1, and they actually came in a tote, and I needed the tote, so I really just bought the tote, and the Domino Rally came with it, and then I put the Domino Rally in a cardboard box. Anyways, let's start with Game of Life. And if this is your first time watching, there are 4 games we buy for parts. Monopoly, Life, Clue, and the other one. I've lost my train of thought. Sorry. There we go. So this is a modern-ish Game of Life. They're not totally different, except this is orange. Why that matters, I have to have a different listing for it. Game of Life, what we're going to list cars with the pegs, and this wheel. And maybe the money. We'll look at that. Some of the stuff doesn't move at all, but the cars always go, and the spinners actually go. I actually sold my last orange one. So, set this aside for now and contemplate the other items in it. We know we got a spinner. We know that's $3. And I got the box for 2, but I'll do this. This game's changed over time, and I don't really know what's different about it. It added a few different parts. I've showed this trick before. If you run into these on the stick and you don't want them to fly around your house, you do it that way. Otherwise, they rocket around the room. Alright, so I don't need most of this. The buildings we don't need. And then we're going to look at the other parts. Just kind of get an idea of what's going on with them. I like to check listings every once in a while just to see what the trend is. Sometimes you end up sitting on stuff and you keep adding to the collection and you realize nobody wants it. So you stop buying that particular thing. You adjust price. You do something. Something other than nothing. So, I have running listings of these cars. I need 6 cars of different colors. And I need 47 pegs. That's just the number that started working. So I kept it that way. And then once I have that, we'll have a listing. Whatever running listing that is, I may be out of those. I don't think so, but I think I'm pretty close. And the weird thing with eBay is as you list things in a category, you sell things in that category, even if you already had them listed. It gives you some kind of octane towards discoverability, I guess. So, 2, 4, 6. I'm not going to count these on screen. I'm just going to sort this and then we'll get into brass tacks. So, it was out of both listings. Reactivated those. Word of caution on eBay, if you reactivate a listing, it automatically adds offers at half of whatever you listed it at. Some people don't mind that, but if you're dealing with small items, having somebody offer you $4 on something that costs you $6 to mail and fees and whatnot doesn't make any sense. So let's be careful on that. So we got those, and I checked my money listings and they're getting no traction. So for right now, these are the only 2 parts I care about out of Life. And as long as I get it for under $3, I'm happy with it. All right. We got Monopoly Star Wars Trilogy Edition. I don't usually buy games to sell. It's in its entirety. Not sure how old this one is. So look, maybe. The box is in alright shape. 2004. So we're just gonna look and see what the market is going on with this. Star Wars Monopoly Original Trilogy Edition, 154 for sale. 13 sold, so that answered that. And it's going to be brand new. It's going to be nice ones. I ain't got that. This box is in great shape. It's in serviceable shape, but so we're going to be parting this out. Monopolies, we sell the tokens, and we sell the money. Sometimes hotels and houses, but not generally. Although I did just sell a different Star Wars hotel and house thing today. But we don't have to be careful about opening this box because we're not keeping it. Which is nice. I'm hoping all the tokens are in here. Looks like we have 7. Oh, 8. Sorry. 8 tokens. Be another taped edge somewhere. Don't bother with Chance Community Chest card. Alright. Got a Ziploc of Millennium Falcons, etc. I think I have listings of this already. So I may check in on those and see if I need to be throwing stuff out. But let me just get this sorted here. Alright, so I got it sorted. I got a pile of money. I have one for sale already, so I changed my quantity. These I looked up. I have one set for sale, no views, no watchers in a year. So I'm dumping these out and I'm keeping the bag. Because it's a nice bag. It's a freeze bag. And sad news on the tokens. We're missing one. And Luke's busted. And who's this? Lando? Lando is also busted. He was bent completely over in the box. And I can't in good conscience sell that. So we end up with 5. It's not a complete set. What I do is I sell random assortments. You just buy 10. And I just package up 10. So we're going to add it to that. So all we really get out of this is the money. I'm not going to add the random assortment because it's not enough for a full listing. But yeah, so let's look at Domino Rally. All right, we got Domino Rally, which I did an episode of my 1,000-day review, items that I've had on sale for 1,000 days, and Domino Rally was in there. And I've moved some of it since by changing the listings, bundling stuff. And I said I would never get Domino Rally again, but like I said, I needed that bin. It was $1. So if I throw this all away, I got a bin for $1. This is Domino Rally Racing 2011. I have no idea what the parts market is like for this. Interestingly, Domino Rally is a toy that has been affected by 3D printing. You could actually print dominoes that are exactly the same. So they don't have as much value anymore, if they ever did, quite frankly. But that's something I noticed last time I did this. There were 3D printed pieces. All right, so let's look up Domino Rally Racing. We got 83 for sale. These are in the box. I don't think I have anywhere close to all of it, but we could look. So we got a flaming ring here, yellow, red loop, a green zigzaggy thing. We have 2 of those for some reason. The yellow launcher, 4 twists, 4, 2 straights. A lot of these are broken, unfortunately. I'm not selling it as a set anyways. We have this spare. So we have other parts, it looks like. Oh, we have a red one. Yeah, I have 2 of the green guy for some reason. And a few different stands and stuff. I'm missing one of these. I didn't bother putting the dominoes out. But we're looking for what parts we have. So we got this thing. Oh, okay. It's a yellow loop on here. So we got that. They want 15 for it. This for 12. There's no way that sells. I sold 8 pieces for, I think, 10 when I finally redid my listing. This is not from the game, I don't think. We have the fire circle here for less than it would cost to mail it. Yeah, so there's a few parts, not a lot. Does anything from here sell? We got 6 sold. That's not good. People are effectively giving us away because the box is enormous on this. So 25 for pre-owned sets. And then this is all the sets basically ever. It's just going to be Domino Rally across the board. We'll see what parts are out there. Mixed a lot of dominoes. So I've had dominoes for sale. I think I actually deactivated the listing because it was never going to go. So we have some of the curves, some of the straights, the zigzag thing. Somebody bought one of those. It's just not, oh, we got a double listing. Okay, zigzag ball drop. We don't have the ball. Also, I'm missing a piece from this. I got one of these as the thing to bump the ball. The other one does not. It's gone. And that's what we got. So yeah, Domino Rally, I bought a bin. That's pretty much what that was about. No value. So pretty terrible pickup, quite frankly, but whatever. We got some listings. We got our life stuff back on track because I didn't realize I was completely out of that. And yeah, we didn't lose money. That's the important thing. So if you like reseller content, toy content, like, subscribe, comment below. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time.